What is up, guys? This is AlintheaYoh coming at you today with a double card discussion about two new Predaplants that are actually very similar to Speedroid TERRORTOP and Tentakumborg. So those are Predaplant, Ophrys, Scorpio, and Predaplant Darling Cobra. So let's explain what they do and then we'll jump into why I think they're very similar to TERRORTOP. So Scorpio, it is a Dark Plant level 3 effect monster with 1200 attack and 800 defense, and its effect reads as follows. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon one Predaplant monster from your deck, except itself. You can only use the effect of Predaplant, Ophrys, Scorpio once per turn. Then, Predaplant Darling Cobra's effect is... Darling Cobra is a Dark Plant effect level 3 with 1000 attack and 1500 defense, with its effect reading, if this card is special summoned by an effect of a Predaplant monster, you can add one Polymerization spell card or Fusion spell card from your deck to your hand, except the Fusion Wave Motion. You can only use the effect of Predaplant Darling Cobra once per duel. So, breaking them down. They work together, quite obviously. They're a very good pair. So when you summon Scorpio, normal or special summon it, you get to discard a card and then special summon a other Predaplant monster from your deck. Good thing is, it interacts nicely, as you heard earlier with Darling Cobra. Then Darling Cobra gets special summoned, both of them are level 3, so you have a rank 3 play. Then you get to search your deck for a Polymerization card or a Fusion spell card, which is really good because the first thing that comes to mind is, you guessed it, Instant Fusion. So the discard cost isn't that bad in my opinion to special summon out a Predaplant monster, especially if you're going for Darling Cobra, because you do get to just generate that advantage back. You cancel out the discard by getting a Polymerization or a Fusion spell card. Now why do I say this might be TERRORTOP 2.0? Because it's so easily splashable. The slight problem with this is that you do unfortunately give up your normal summon sometimes with the Scorpio, because there aren't very many easy ways in a splashable deck to be able to special summon this, like how you could with TERRORTOP. But the good thing is, you do get access to, if it is still around, because it is coming out in Maximum Crisis, you do get access to a Polymerization, or you do get access to a Instant Fusion. And Instant Fusion is obviously going to net you a fair amount of advantage, especially if Norden is still around. The good thing as well is that you do get to go into a Polymerization, so you do have 2 live targets to go into things like Star Venom too. So there are good possibilities with this card. You can splash it in a lot of different decks. This is also very good for Fluffles, because Fluffles obviously want to search out a Polymerization. They do have their own things like Frightfare Fusion and such that are technically better, but Polymerization is still run in the deck. Technically you could even play this in something like a hero deck too, but it depends on which type of build you are running. Do I think this little combo, these two cards, have the potential to be as big as TERRORTOP? I don't think they'll be as big as that TERRORTOP Tentakumborg play, but I think it's going to be a spicy little tech that a lot of people will actually play. Now, the big thing is, if Norden and Instant Fusion are still a thing. If either one of them are forbidden, then I don't think this is going to be very powerful and will see any form of play in the meta outside of the Predaplant archetype. Now you might say, well, what if Instant Fusion goes to 1? Instant Fusion going to 1, you can still play this because it just means you can get to it quicker. Do I think Norden/Instant Fusion will be hit on the list before we get this? That's a discussion for another time. Honestly, I don't really think it should be. I get the whole thing of Norden being stupid now because of Bahamut Shark, and basically an Instant Fusion with any water is a treat toad, but that's something else. Honestly, I like it. I like how this works. I like the fact you get a rank 3 play. And honestly, I think this is really good in my Skull Servants. Getting a Polymerization or getting a Instant Fusion is good, because it means that you can then go into a rank 3 play to get a Leviair. And Leviair is obviously very good because we do Banish in Skull Servants. And not only that, you do get to discard a card as well. So you can discard any of your other Skull Servants and or zombies, mainly White Prince or Mizuki. And Mizuki, obviously, you can generate your advantage. White Prince, you can generate your advantage by Foolish Burying 2 others. It's so good. There's a lot of potential plays you can use for this, and I do like it, honestly. And I think that it just needs a little bit of creativity, and it could be as big as TERRORTOP if Norden and Instant Fusion are still around. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if Norden or Instant Fusion aren't around, it's not good. It's still decent, but it's not as good. The scope for plays and extensions aren't as wide. So I want to know what you guys think of these two new Predaplant monsters. Do you think they will be relevant as TERRORTOP and Tentakumborg, or do you just think they're not going to be that great? They can't really stand up to that power, and giving up your normal summon in this day and age could be a potential issue for the future decks. So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.